for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. I'm not moving like I done put clean in my nose. Trying to catch me, I'll leave with some hoes. He taking straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought it was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more. His brain's gone, nigga. It be exciting when I get to striking. Guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fighting. We really hit it, nigga. We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hit us, remember the time.
Yeah, the car. I
They
feel
want
like
that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that
late
smoke, bitch, I
night
got
action
it for
where I
'em.
got some
They want
people
that
in the
smoke, you know
daytime.
I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leaving nigga.
Do a little something for my truck driver.
They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leaving nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. How about I leave him holding like the Bible? AR-15, that's a high-power rifle.
What's going on, past crypto? Take a look at people get in here first before we start this push. Got a couple things to talk about. We'll talk about these Devin Haney people too, and the Shakur people. And we're going to talk about our objective. Both sides, the Haney side and the Shakur side, they both believe.
They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for.
What's going on, everybody? This your boy Upper Echelon. I'm coming at you late night tonight, do a little something for my truck drivers, and I'm trying to get out of everybody's way during the daytime, because I respect everybody grind, everybody hustle, so I ain't trying to block nobody else's spot. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody grind. But what I want to talk about first, these Devin Haney fans, right? The main thing I hear all the time is, well, Devin Haney had to take the bad deal. Well, Devin Haney did this, Devin Haney did that. First off, Devin Haney asked for that deal. Didn't nobody make Devin Haney take that deal. He asked for it. But Shakur, he also told us that he wanted legacy. He said Devin was legacy, Tank was for the bag. So he basically lied to us because when Devin offered him to fight for the legacy, he didn't take it. So I'm sitting there looking like, Shakur, what are you doing? Because he called out Tank. Told everybody that Tank would never step in the ring with him, how Tank know better. Then in Tank's fight, you see Shakur back there in the dressing room. You like, what the fuck? Like, you back there in the dressing room like a fan trying to take pictures, but you just got finished talking shit about this man on live. And see, that's what I'm saying. It's a whole big mix-up. But I'm going to wait till everybody get in here before we cook on that. My boy William Foster III, he was supposed to fight tonight, but, hey, it didn't happen. His opponent pulled out. Off Pro Box, his opponent pulled out. And he done dropped to the 130 division. But Spence is going to beat the shit out of Crawford. Spence is ready. Spence done did a video. Crawford did a video. He made him look bad on there. Who all we got in here right now? Who all in here with me right now? I don't know who all in here. Exactly, Cash Crypto. But see, Bud fans ain't understanding that. But I got another video that I'm gonna drop tomorrow morning. It's gonna drop at 7 o'clock in the morning. It's the real reason why Bud took the Spence fight. See, a lot of people don't know, but I was telling people that the only way that we gonna get Bud to take this Spence fight is if we put pressure on him and somebody affects his family life. And that's exactly what happened. See, Bud admitted it that his kids, I got a video dropping on it, his kids was asking him every day, Dad, are you going to fight that Errol Spence guy? Dad. And his family was asking him, see, we live in the YouTube age. We live in the technological age. And his kids be on YouTube. And they seen that that dad was considered a duck. Like, Terrence Crawford was being called a duck, and his kids were seeing that and questioning it. And any man's going to try to live up to his manhood in front of his children. That's just a given. Nobody wants to look like a punk or a coward in front of their kids. That's not going to happen. That's every man's worst nightmare is their kids to question their manhood. And that's what was being happening right then. That's what was happening. So Terrence Crawford had to do what any man to do, and he manned up and took the fight. He didn't want to. You know he didn't want to, but he had to. Cash, you want to hit that link, bro? I got that link right there. Anybody want to hop on this link early while we waiting for everybody to get in here? It don't matter to me. I'd rather have somebody up here to talk to up here. Anybody want to hit that link? You can get up here early. Because shit. But like I was saying, Bud's family put that pressure on him. That's the only reason why he got in that ring. He's getting in that ring right now. His kids was questioning him. And he knows he's not going to win this fight. This right here, he knows this fight right here. Salute, E. White. He knows this fight right here. He taking this fight right here because of his family. And they kept questioning his manhood. And his biggest fear was losing in front of his kids. He said that. Roderick Thompson, what's up, bro? What's going on? Hey, but we ain't hardly got nobody in here. Might have to shut it down. Lawrence Pryor Bay, what's going on? I'm about to drop this link. I need somebody to come up here and debate, talk this box and talk with me. You know, we get it started. Yeah, this is my first time doing a late night. I was trying to do something for the truck drivers or something. Get somebody up here to banter with. It look like ain't two people in here. No, we wouldn't have Cash Crypto. We wouldn't have got the fight. And Crypto, hit that link, bro. I know you got a good boxing mind. Oh, what's up, Smoke? Get that link out there for somebody to hit it. Get out here. We get this discussion going. You know, that's how I get started. We get the discussion going. Everybody come on in here then. But oh, okay, bro. Smoke, you want to get up here? Yeah, but if EJ didn't give Bud that 50%, we wouldn't have got that fight. But I don't have a problem with a man asking for what he's worth. The man, he knew he had the golden ticket. Like he knew he had what Errol Spence wanted. It didn't matter how much Errol sold, Bud still had the one thing Errol needed to fulfill his dreams, and that's that WBO belt so he can be undisputed. And Earl, he told everybody before. See, he told his own Achilles heel. He said he wants to be undisputed, and that's his dream. The first welterweight undisputed. So Bud understood that, and he kept that in his mind. And so, hey, salute Chitlin. Chitlin, why don't you get up here? We talking Bud and Spence right now. Hop on up here, buddy. But yeah, Bud knew that, hey, he wants this belt. He got to pay for it. And Bo Mac did too. So, you know, They not dumb. They smart. Bud and them know. Hey, they got their O on the line. They got Undisputed on the line. They got Legacy on the line. And see, it don't really matter because the winner of that fight and the loser, it doesn't matter. Oh, Cash Crypto, bro. I thought you was a moderator, my brother. My bad. There you go. I thought my boy Cash Crypto was already a moderator. Sorry about that, bro. I got you straight now. But yeah, hold on 1 second. Wish I could figure out how to put this video up. How you about this? Salute, brother. So we just sitting right here talking around until I get somebody up here that want to discuss boxing. You know, I wanted y'all to see my boy William Foster III. I was going to do a video on him tonight, but they canceled his fight. He was 15-0 with 9 knockouts. He the one that beat Del Santos. Gave Del Santos his only loss, and he done dropped down to the 130 division. But he had a fight tonight against a good opponent, but his opponent pulled out. All right, come on, Chitlin. I got a Bud guy up here. There we go. We get to hear that Bud talk. That good Bud talk. All right. There you go. That's that good Bud talk. Salute, how you va? And Shalom, peace and blessings to everybody in here right now, bro. Peace and blessings to everybody. Yeah, I was sitting up here, man. Today I sat there and watched my boy BFTV, and I watched my boy Knockout. Well, when you watch both of them, that's two completely different shows. But say what you want. My boy BFTV, that's my boy. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing bad about him. But the people that listen to him, some of them people are like a cult, boy. They don't think that they try to use BFTV's argument don't work. See, you can't argue like BFTV can. You just sound foolish when you try to use his argument because BFTV, he has an intellectual mind and he knows how to put you in traps. Other people that do it, they only get bits and pieces of his argument and they make it sound stupid as hell, for real. They make it sound stupid as hell. But Devin Haney should wait for Tank. All right, Smoke. Devin Haney should wait for Tank. Tank is his biggest fight, and Tank said he wants Devin. Now, Devin just came off a pay-per-view. Regis Program is not a big enough name for Devin to be on pay-per-view. He's not going to get that bag that he just got. He got front end and back end money off that lower pay-per-view. Tank said he's going to fight Devin. They said they done reached out. Devin will be remiss if he doesn't wait just to see what Tank gonna do. Because if Tank ducks him, that's gonna push Devin's name. But Tank ain't lied yet. And Tank said he wants Devin next. So Devin and them should sit there and wait on that bag. I don't know why they're trying to rush to sign a contract right now. Because if they do, then that's giving Tank a way out. And I'm not trying to, and I like Tank. But Tank said he gonna fight, and it's time for him to stand on his fight. And Devin's gonna get the biggest bag of his career fighting Tank. So I don't understand what he's doing. What's up, Master Khalid? But yeah, I don't understand what Devin doing not waiting on Tank. Regis Program gonna still be there. Shakur gonna be there. All these other fights, they gonna be there. Nobody else is gonna give you a big bag. Like, you just came off a pay-per-view. As a boxer, once you go pay-per-view, you're not trying to go back to free TV. And a fight with Tiafimo, I don't think that's pay-per-view. A fight with Regis Program, damn sure ain't no pay-per-view. So Devin really just gotta Tank is his only pay-per-view option, or Ryan Garcia. But if he's trying to get the bag, like he say, and Bill and them said, yeah, Errol never ducked him, Master Khalid. They was using that narrative. See, people at Top Rank, they have a playbook. Manny Pacquiao did it with Floyd. Bud did it with Errol, and now Shakur and Devin are doing it to each other. That's how they do it. Exactly, Lawrence Bay. But Tank versus Devin is the fight I want to see. That's the fight that's been building for years. And if they don't get that fight in, one of them's a duck and one of them's gonna have it. Tank, he better do what he say, stand on it, and fight Devin. Or Devin, you better accept it when Tank come out there. That Shakur fight can wait. See, Shakur trying to skip ahead of the line. And that's what it is. See, I don't have nothing against Shakur. I don't have nothing against Devin Haney. I just call it how I see it. And Shakur, he's been trying to get himself out there. Like, these people want to be Floyd Mayweather, but they ain't putting into Floyd Mayweather. Like, they so ready to be big stars, cash stars, because they see Tank. They see Tank out here. They see the numbers he bringing in, especially that fight with Ryan Garcia. And now they see the numbers that's coming in, and they want to make a bag too. Everybody wants to have that drip, that sauce. They want to have that bag. And that's what prize fighting is, getting that bag. And so Shakur feel like if he called out Tank, he'd get bigger, his name bigger. But he looked like a fool because he sat there and went on live saying, Tank, no not to get in the ring with me. He would dare get in the ring with me. And then a month later, he in Tank's dressing room trying to get a picture like a fan. And then you got Tank, Shakur called out Devin, but did all this before he activated his mandatory. Salute, young world. That's all I'm saying. Like, you got to stand on some things. You can't be calling people out and then not handling your business. And then Devin, he had a role like everybody was scared of him, like the boogeyman. See, he took on Errol Spence role. Because, see, that was Errol Spence first, if people don't remember. Errol Spence was the boogeyman. Everybody was ducking Errol Spence. Didn't nobody want to smoke with Errol Spence. And see, Devin tried to adopt that. But Devin, you not Earl Spence. You don't have that knockout power and stuff that people fear. Like, Pop with the drop. Shalom, bro. Yeah, salute Earl Spence, July 30th, undisputed Pop with the dot. But yeah. Earl was the boogeyman. And see, Devin tried to be the boogeyman. But now people trying to come from Devin. But let me drop this link again for anybody that want to come up here and get a opinion. Anybody feel free to come up here and talk this boxing talk. That's what we here for. Yeah, I got the open panel Pop with the drop. You come over here. Yeah, you can't have, and see, that's the thing, Cash Crypto. I hear so many Devin fans talking about how he gonna go undisputed at 140. You must forget, it's a guy named Sabril Matias up there, who's fast, powerful, and has good feet. Pop with the drop. There go the link right there, bro. But yeah, 140, that's when the buck stops. And I know Regis looked bad in this last fight, but Regis is a solid fighter with power. So that might not be the first person you want to jump on the porch at 140 with. But what's funny is Devin say he wanted to fight Regis, but the WBO just denied him about trying to get the vacant title. So why are you getting denied for the vacant title if you want to fight Regis? Like, that don't make sense. What's going on with the Pop with the drop?
Yo, salute.
Salute. So you said Earl Spence undisputed July 30th.
Nah, bro, nah. Nah, Crawford, he taking over July 30th. It's gonna be his night. First time in history, 2 times undisputed. Uh, you know what I'm saying? But for the takeover that night.
Yeah, I feel like he getting dropped in the first 7 to 9 rounds. How do you feel that Crawford going to beat Earl Spence? I want to know your take on it.
Okay. Uh, look. All right. I'm gonna tell you, my boxing, no, not gonna be biased. I'm gonna tell you both ways. It can go both ways, all right? One
All
way
right.
is that if Errol Spence
Blue
tries to
Crush.
box, if he tries to box with Bud, I think that'll be a mistake for Errol. But if Bud comes in here, just start slow. Yeah, if he starts slow, right, and he don't like if he like say that he gets he'll caught like Errol with a good shot, right? Like his hardest shot. And if Errol hits, I mean, if he eats it right, like he don't get bothered by it at all. Oh man, I don't know. Hey, it's gonna be a problem for Crawford.
Yeah, it's gonna be a problem for Crawford. But it's one thing you said that I want to talk about real quick first, as you make your points. You said if Earl try to box with Crawford, you said it's gonna be a mistake, right?
I think that's a bad idea.
Okay, well, Earl was Olympic boxer. You feel what I'm saying? Earl has the boxing pedigree. Plus, Earl has a better jab than Terrence Crawford, and he has a quicker jab. And Terrence Crawford, he throws looping shots, while Earl, he keeps his defense tight and he throws straight shots and he hits to the body. Plus, he can fight off the front and back foot. If you notice, Terrence Crawford, he hasn't been on his toes in the last 5 fights. This ain't Terrence Crawford in the 140-pound division. And if you notice, Terrence Crawford been getting touched up in his fights. Kell Brook in 3 rounds had Terrence Crawford eye swole with his jab, and Earl Spence jab is way more prolific than Terrence Crawford's. So if Earl hit that damn eye socket, he gonna knock it off the hinges. So boxing, that's one of that's one of his things. If you notice, Bud Crawford fans don't say Crawford gonna outbox Earl or he gonna win like that. They say Crawford got to get a knockout. And do you know what the chances of him getting a knockout is? It's slim to none because Earl's the true Spence has a titanium jaw. He done went face first into the pavement through a Ferrari windshield. Emmanuel Larte's done touched it. Daniel Garcia's done touched it. So Bud gonna throw his hardest shot, and Earl gonna look at him like, "Nigga, let's get it."
mm, I don't know. I just see it's like if Errol comes in, like how I expected to go, like if he puts some of the pressure, uses the jab right, I'll say, Errol probably gonna win like the first 3 or 4 rounds. Yeah, first 3 to 5 rounds, right? Errol gonna win. And after that, Crawford, he calculating, uh, downloading information from Errol. And after that, that's when Bud's gonna start turning it up, and he's gonna get Errol with a, I'll say by uppercut.
But
And
uppercut.
yeah,
Well, one thing I have to do tell you right now, bro. Well, right now, Earl's sparring light heavyweights, and middleweights. And one thing about Crawford is getting older, so he ain't on his toes and everything. And Earl likes to punch inside as well. That's his game plan. That's his wheelhouse. But
yeah,
you said something that was very you said something that was very, very telling, right? You said Earl gonna win the first 3, 4 rounds, right?
yeah,
If Earl wins the first 3, 4 rounds, the fight's over with. Because Earl's like a snowball coming down a large mountain. If Crawford sits back and lets Earl get a rhythm and get started and start working him that early, Crawford would never recover because by the time he recovers, he's not going to have no strength or stamina left to fight Earl off. One thing you got to realize is Crawford has like 4 to 5 things working against him. One, he's getting old. Two, he's done settled into the welterweight and he's done bulked up, so he's heavier. 3, his legs is not the same. He hasn't been using his legs. He's been relying on his power instead of his legs. 3, Crawford used to throw 30 to 40 punches in a round. Earl clip off 100 punches in a round just like it ain't nothing. Easy as Sunday morning. And then Earl is a vicious body attacker. Earl crushes the body. And when you get hit in the body, anybody that knows, take away the body and the head will fall. When you get hit in the body, that depletes your stamina. That takes away everything that you got built up. That's the way that you stop a moving fighter. But people always complain about boxers standing right in front of Earl. Crawford's going to be the same thing because he done bulked up, his legs are gone, and Earl is going to be hitting him in them sides, his ribs, and his hips. So he's going to be stuck in front of Earl. And stuck in front of Earl, even heavyweights don't want to be in that situation because the man has studded, bone breaking, rib shattering, meat splattering power.
Uh, yeah. When you about that, when you said about what did you say about Bud's legs that he hasn't been using them recently, or
The last 5 fights, look at the Kill Brook, the Amir Khan, the Sean Porter, the David Avanesian. Bud's been he's been sitting there walking his opponent down. He hasn't been on his toes like 140. Bud can't get on them toes like 140. When you get older, you become a more stationary fighter. Look at Floyd Mayweather. When he got older, you see Floyd stood there and countered people and stuff. It's all a part of boxing. Father Time is undefeated.
yeah, I feel like when Bud moved up to 147, he started knocking these dudes out right. And when you said, he's like I mean, recently he hasn't really used his legs when he moved up to 147. I feel like it's because he hasn't been put in that position where he has to really use it, and he just noticed that his power, is it becomes something vicious at 147. So that's why he hasn't really been moving like that because he's just been sending punches now.
But yeah, if you don't move, if you don't use it, you lose it. And if it's something that he hasn't been doing, that's another thing that's going to take away his stamina. And one thing about that, Earl is the best at cutting off the ring. Can't nobody cut off the ring like Earl. When you take a step forward, he takes a step back. You take a step back, he takes a step forward. You step to the left, he steps to the right. You step to the right, he steps to the left. Earl keeps you in that kill zone. He keeps you in that kill radius, and he keeps the correct distance. That's why Derek James said Earl's gonna make the fight happen when he wants it to make the fight happen. And see, when Bud hits Earl with his best shot, and Earl comes straight through that shot, then it's gonna be on. Then you're gonna see the look of desperation, and you're gonna see the hope and despair. I mean, you'll see hope leave and despair comes into Bud's eyes, and you're gonna see he's in a unwinnable situation, and after that, it's pain. That's what comes, pain. And a lot of every fighter that's been in the ring with Earl, they've entered the ring with expectations, but they've left with depression because once you realize there's nothing you can do but sit there and get beat on as a man, that right there, that right there takes away all your manhood, man. And that's what's gonna happen. It's nothing Bud really can do that's gonna phase Earl. Because Earl's jab is gonna be the start all be all. Every time he hits Bud with that jab, it's gonna reset Bud. And the fastest thing is a straight line. Bud throws looping shots while Earl shoots out a sharp, crisp jab. So if Bud trying to hit him with a looping shot, that jab's gonna pop him. And Earl throws his jabs at different speeds. He has a jab that'll knock you out, and he has a jab that'll stun you, and then he has a quick pop jab. Earl is a master at throwing shots at distance. What's going on, Crush, the legend?
Salute, what's going on, upper echelon? What's going on? Salute, Pop with the drop. Salute to the chat. What's going on, bro, man? You cooking, baby. You cooking, man. You cooking.
What you got going on with you, bro?
Not much, man. I'm sitting here at work, man, listening to you cook. I said, you know what? Let me go up and chop it up with you and in the panel for a little bit, man, with this fight with Bud and EJ, which I can't wait for this fight to come because I'm tired of all the talks. It's getting boring. You know, the fans are never going to agree, bro. And you know, you've been on these Bud Tards ass, you know, since the talks in this fight. I'm burnt out with talking to the Bud fans, the Bud Justice League, and all that because nothing is going to get through to their heads until a fight night. So that's why I ain't giving too much energy on it. I ain't trying to debate no damn body. I don't debate people anyway. I ain't the one to debate because I got a cheat sheet. So it's a waste of time with me because I go right to the root of this shit. And there's nothing better than getting to the root. But as far as this fight, what I want a lot of Bud Crawford fans to understand is this. You can't change what you actually see. You can't change it. They've been trying to do it because the fact is, as good as this man is, the quality in his resume don't live up to his skill level. A man of his level should not have been fighting 37 C-level goddamn fighters. There's no way this man should have been called pound for pound. But I don't give a damn about pound for pound. That's just an opinion. I don't give a damn about nobody's pound for pound. Some people make sense, but you can't call a guy who's been like 80% overmatched a pound for pound fighter because that's not the definition of it. So with all the praise that Bud gets, you got to show that in this one fight, and it's going to be hard because still sharp and still, people, and you only as good as your last opponent. Your fight night is your sparring section that you're getting paid for against a different opponent. That's what it is. Because if you used to bullying people, right? If you used to being a bully, right? And then when you finally get around somebody that you cannot bully, what normally happens to the bully when they meet another bully or simply somebody that ain't going for it? It don't work out for the bully, man. And you gotta look at these guys for what the quality of the resumes are. It's not about how many people you technically stop because he has more technical stoppages than knockouts. It's not about how many, it's about who, people. So if that applies to the street, it's not who you knocked out in the street or who you shot. Not about how many people you shot, it's who you shot. That's everywhere. That don't change because it's boxing. That don't change because it's basketball. That's what it is. And then if you ain't out there and you ain't got nothing to keep you on your P's and Q's, when it's time for you to be on your P's and Q's, they might not be there, bro. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be a one-sided ass whip. I don't want to say that. I'm going to let Errol Spence hands do that. Because one thing about me, I ain't going to be doing too much talking for these fighters. I don't do that because they the ones that got to get in the ring. And how most of these fans be sounding, y'all ain't getting in the damn ring. But trust me, everything that I'm saying makes a big difference come fight night. And I did not say one thing about Errol's power, is none of that. Because this is where y'all getting it twisted at from the beginning. Y'all not paying attention to that man's resume, and y'all trying to make his resume appear to be something that is not. 39 fights, people, 37 soda cans. And you had, 2, bottles of Tullersport that was past his goddamn age in prime, which is Kell Brook and Sean Porter. Those dudes was not at their best. So I don't get into the argument about, people, well, Bud beat them better. I don't give a damn if Bud beat them better. Did he beat the better version? Y'all keep trying to twist it, but this is going to make a big difference come fight night. It's going to make a big difference. That's why Errol Spence is saying what he's saying, people. He's saying that one-sided ass whipping. I don't need to say that for him. But I peep resume. I've been watching boxing for a long time. Doesn't mean I know everything. Because there's a lot of people been watching boxing as long as me and still don't get it. But you have to pay attention to the resume. I'll go off of what you are fighting. I'm not going to sit here and be hoo-hoo around knowing that you got a 90% chance of whipping this dude's ass. I can't give you no stripes for that. You ain't getting no stripes for that because that's something you're supposed to trash. And now he's getting in a fight where he got a 50% chance or maybe slightly more of losing. This is going to be different for Terrence Crawford. None of you can say anything different. If any of y'all ever been in a fight or anything like that, it's different when you finally get the different shit. It's going to be different. This fight, the outcome of it, the action may not be in your favor. It might not be as exciting on your end. This fight is going to be something different when it does turn up. Because it's going to, when it do turn up, it ain't going to look good for your boy. I'm telling you, this guy, his defense ain't shit. We talk about how good he is. I'm just being honest, not like this guy. But guess what? I ain't going to pump fake for this dude. I don't nut hug none of these guys. None of them. Because I fuck with the sport first. But the guy's defense ain't shit. He ain't no defensively sound dude, and he's missed the get back too much. You know, there's such thing as having too much heart, meaning too much heart and not using your thinker enough. You can't get in there and be trying, I'm going to get this one back when the guy you're going to find out that this is a guy that you're not stronger than. This Bud Crawford is going to uncomfortable fight night because everything that he's used to being comfortable with is not going to be there. So what his capabilities are and what he can do, I mean, he can win the fight. But guess what? I ain't going to tell y'all how the fuck he can break it down because none of y'all who Terrence Crawford fans can tell how you going to win this fight. Y'all just saying knockout. But since I'm picking Errol Spence, I'm not going to do y'all job for y'all because there is a way to win this fight. But since I'm rooting for Errol Spence, I'm not going to break it down for y'all. Y'all going to go with this knockout shit. Now, let me just get to the power and I'm done. Now, the thing with this dude, power. And what was all this talk about his power 2 weight classes ago?
Hey, before
Nobody
you do that,
was talking about. Huh?
Before you do that, is one thing I got to say, right?
Go ahead, bro.
I've been telling them for years, iron sharpens iron. Earl's 9th fight, he was fighting 15-0, Emmanuel Larte. Errol had been on the fast track, and they built him. It's a thing about building a fighter and a made fighter. And see, Errol, they already knew the trajectory that he was going for. His 3rd fight, he was sitting there. And his 3rd fight, he's in there with Floyd Mayweather, giving Floyd Mayweather work. So they already knew that he was something special. From his 9th fight on, he was fighting people with 20-4 records, 21-6, 26-1, 20-1. Like, this is the resume when we talk about. Bud has 39 fights, right? I think EJ, he's 29-0, right? So Bud has 10 more fights than Errol. But if you add all the wins of Errol's opponents to all the wins of Terrence Crawford opponents, Errol Spence opponents have 213 more wins with 10 less fights. That should show you the caliber of people that they fight. But go ahead and continue, Cook, bro.
Yeah. So like he was saying, so this is bad for this guy. So he's not going to be the spectacular guy that y'all think that he is, but his power. Y'all wasn't talking about Bud Crawford's power at 135. They was just saying, no, this dude can box. When he got the 140, he wasn't talking about his power like that. So all of a sudden, he gets the 147, and all of a sudden, he's a damn equalizer like Tank Davis and Deontay Wilder. Stop lying to your damn selves. First of all, do y'all even understand what type of style fighter he is? Y'all fan of this guy. Can you tell us what kind of fighter he is? Because there's only a few people have done that on YouTube so far. I can tell what type of fighter he is. But y'all talking about his power. What power? He can punch, but he ain't got no power like that. Stop that. He ain't flatlining no damn body. When? With what power? They C-level dudes. Wait a minute. I'll give you one out of this damn power stuff. Because y'all killing me with this damn power. I got the power. Y'all making a remix to the song. Giving people power that they don't have. He don't punch that damn hard. He's an accumulation puncher. But if he's so much of a clock cleaner and an equalizer like y'all describe him to be, then why the fuck he couldn't knock out the dude who is known to have the weakest chin in boxing? It should have been a straight knockout, no count by the referee and none of that shit against Amir Khan. But y'all talking about this dude power. Listen, that shit is only effective as how good and how weak your opponent is.
He swarms him. He swarms him and the ref stops it.
That's it. But now you gonna get in front of the guy, then y'all talking about this man doing something that he never really did in his career. Then on top of that, y'all talking about it's going to happen to a person that it never happened to. And y'all know it ain't been no goddamn fight that God has blessed our odds with on this damn earth for y'all to really come out and really feel as though that, oh, he gonna knock Errol Spence the fuck out. This man barely been fucking hurt. He been stunned a couple of times. Everybody get a stinger, people. Everybody does this boxing. Punches, you're going to feel it. Either you can handle it or you can't. Either it tickle you or hurt. But y'all ain't never seen Terrence Crawford knock out not one granite chin fucking fighter. What the hell are y'all talking about? Once again, you got to have an equalizer to do that. And he don't have that. So how's he going to go in there and straight knock out a guy that y'all know that never been on his ass? Never been on his ass bag. A guy that is not, it's not easy to hurt this guy or stun this guy, let alone than anything else. Then you go on top of, boy, he got stung by this person. Everybody gets stung. In boxing, everybody's going to get caught. You got to get, your chin is going to catch something like a bat mitt at some point in time. People is boxing. There's no one that's walking around sport about they ain't never get hit with a haymaker. Either they can take the punch or fucking not. But to simply say this man is going to do something that he never did in 39 fucking fights to a man that it never happened to in 29 fights. Do you really believe that? Do you really believe that? That comes to show that you ain't got that much confidence in that fighter that you favor. That comes to show you don't even know that much about that fighter that you favor. And one more and I'm done. And that shows that you ain't really a fan of that fighter. You a hater of the motherfucker that he fight. And this is just facts. This is what I've been hearing all over the internet. And not one Terrence Crawford, nut hugger, whatever, can give a damn on how he gonna knock this dude out. Let alone than this. But I thought he was the better skilled fighter, people. I thought Terrence Crawford had the better tools, the better brand tools in his toolbox. Well, if he's the better skilled fighter and he's the better overall skilled fighter package, then he don't need a fucking knockout. Y'all talking like he's fucking Mike Tyson. So now he got Mike Tyson punching power, people. Make up your damn minds. Fight night is going to be different. And I wish him the best, even though I'm picking my man Errol. But I wish him the best because I want to see where this man's sportsmanship lies at. Because he's such a little asshole. We know he's a little asshole. So I wonder, for me, it's not him losing. It's how he going to take the loss when he lose. I'm done, Upper. That's all I wanted to get off, brother.
My boy crushed with that damn flame. But he already said he ain't taking no rematch. He already knows that he don't want the rematch, so he already know he's going to get his ass tapped already. But they kill me talking about Bud's gonna knock him out. He can't see how he gonna knock him out. I'm gonna tell you like this: Earl done got hit clean by the hardest hitting welterweight, Danny Garcia, twice.
No, bro.
After the
No,
match,
no.
and wiped his face off. He just wiped his face off. Yes, Balls mixtape. Earl is human, and the links in the chat if you want to hop up here. Yeah, Earl is human, but it's some people that just got an indomitable will and they not going down. And some people, plus, Bud's gonna be taking too much punishment before he can accumulate and do anything to Earl. Like, you got to realize, people that Bud has been knocking out the 147 division has already been destroyed. He has no power. You say he has no power. Do you know how much power you have to break an orbital and the ribs and to do it through a person's muscle skeleton tissue? Yeah, you have to have power for that. It's easy to swarm somebody and get a TKO, but Earl has showed you that he has a history of destroying people's orbitals. They kicked him out the gym with Floyd Mayweather because he had Floyd Mayweather's eyes swollen.
Hey, Upper, real quick. Now with that, I know somebody that still works at the Mayweather gym. That's right from my city. I won't put his name out there right now because I won't say what I'm about to say, but he was there, bro. He was there when it went down, and when he came home, his sister still lived a couple doors away from him. You know, people that follow him, they asked about it. And he took. He said Errol was whooping that. Errol whooped that man ass, people. And he listen, Floyd lost that sparring session. That's all I'm saying. And he blanked his eye. He whooped it. He beat that man.
They said he was beating him from pillar to post. Floyd Senior had to get Earl up out of there. You know, I'm friends with Derek James, man. I talk to him all the time, man. I know all the stuff, but you know, Earl's respectful. He don't talk about sparring. But he had Floyd eye messed up. The man broke Kell Brooks. You see what he did to Lamont Peterson? He was going to take Danny Garcia's eye, but he ran out of gas. And then he took Ugas's. Come on, man. You talking about he don't have no power. He sent Leonard Bundu to the nether realm. Terrence Crawford ain't sent nobody that way except for David Avenesian. That's after he used broken gloves. Terrence Crawford ain't got no power. Earl has power, bro. He knocks niggas across the ring. Did you not see how he dropped Chris Algieri's? How he was hitting Van Heerden? You don't think these one-shot body shots is power? Bro, you don't know shit about boxing like Floyd Mayweather say.
And he breaking ribs, too.
Exactly. And if you go look at the videos I did or go look at the interviews, they asked Kell Brook who hits harder. He said Errol Spence. They asked Sean Porter who hits harder. Errol Spence. They say Terrence Crawford got like a little stinging whip hit. But they say Earl got a thud that resonates in your soul, bro. You talking about Earl don't hit hard, man.
You out of your mind. That man is the most destructive person in boxing because he's breaking bones. He's breaking bones, man. Your man Bud ain't broke nothing.
I'm gonna tell you
That's
like
why
this.
we're gonna be breaking up that Bud pack fight night, baby.
Errol Spence spars middleweights, light heavyweights, and heavyweights. Even Jamel Charlos is always his last sparring partner when he got 4 rounds left. Earl spars between 16 and 24 rounds when he spars. Don't you know the last 4 rounds is Jamel Charlo and they go on full speed. And Jamel Charlo and the light heavyweights and the middleweights that spar with Earl, they all have to wear rib pads and rib protectors. You know why? Because Earl will break their shit. They said it. Earl is too dangerous of a fighter. That's why Derek James say he breaks shit. They got light heavyweights with rib protectors in there that Earl's busting up. Come on, man. And Earl's not wearing rib protectors. And you talk about no power. And y'all ain't even seen half his power. When he get to 154 and 160, that's when you really gonna see how much power that man really has. But Errol Spence, he has undocumented power. Like, you can see something and brace for it, and you still can go. Like I say once before, Harry Houdini was able to take a cannonball at point blank range to his stomach when he braced for it. But a man punched him in the stomach when he wasn't ready and killed him. Ended up rupturing his shit and killing him. That's what I'm saying. Crawford hit somebody when they don't see it, and it buzzes them, and then he swarms them, and the ref stops it. When people have Errol fighting, Errol makes you see this ass whooping. You see it coming. You bracing for it. You clenching up, you tightening up, and you bracing for this ass whooping that you see coming, which is more debilitating and more demoralizing than a motherfucker hitting you with some shit that you don't see.
Yes. Facts. Oh man, you got me in tears, yo.
What's up, Nardi?
Oh man, I don't get it, man. It's wow.
What you mean? Do I believe their words? I mean, why would they have to lie about that shit? Balls out. I mean, you can look at it. Look at the age in the people that they fighting, bro. Like you sound like a daggone, bro. You sound like a hype job, bro. You said it took Errol 10 rounds to stop Ugas. You said that because Ugas is a strong built fighter that has no quit, who done came to America over 4 times with a 10% death rate. Them boys, they risk their life every time they come over here. The same Ugas that beat Terrence Crawford twice embarrassed him the second time. Why did they take Terrence Crawford 12 rounds with damn 30 seconds left to stop a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest? Jose Benavidez beat that nigga ass, and it took him 12 rounds to beat a one-legged man. And they was in an ass-kicking contest. How you explain that, balls out? Come on, dude.
And then hold up. He gonna bring up Ugas. Bud refused. Bud ducked this man. This man was calling for Terrence Crawford since he been at 147. So you got to chill out, man, because your man didn't want no parts of Ugas, who beat him twice and beat him badly, beating by widespread. Not by 1 point, people.
13.
Not by half an air. Not by Bud. He whooped his ass twice in the amateurs and asked for this motherfucker in the pros. He don't want no parts of that.
He wanted to unify. He wanted to unify with Bud and the winner fight Spence. That's what they was trying to do. But Bomac even did an interview talking about that boy Ugas the killer. Y'all got to watch for him. So they didn't want no parts of Ugas. They ain't want no parts of messing up the Spence sweepstakes. They knew what they was doing. They set their fault tomato cans so they can get this retirement check for Bud. Because they feel like Bud navigated his career correctly. Top Rank has the best matchmakers in the world. That's why Bud didn't want to leave. Because if he'd have came over to the PBC in 2018, he would have got his ass whooped because they would have threw him in the gauntlet with Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman. Everybody over the PBC fight each other. You heard what Adrian Broner said. They want you to fight Godzilla over there. Because Al Heyman ain't going to hold you up. It's the best fight the best over here. Top Rank is the best fight the rest. They the best matchmakers in town. And then they gonna sit there talking about, do you believe them? Do you believe the shit Bud and his crew be saying? Shit. Sean Porter even said, he said Errol Spence was his last fight. He was leaving. That man right there had to get hip surgery because of Errol Spence. Did you know that? Did you know the fight after Errol Spence, a year later, that Famila fight, he almost lost that fight. And then
looked like shit in that fight too.
Yeah, he seen that bag with Bud. He wasn't about to turn down a couple mil. Shit, Sean Porter, he finally got a big paycheck with Errol Spence, and that's why he was able to get 60-40 in the purse split, because him and Spence did them numbers, and he say, shit, I can get another free bag. And a Sean Porter that did a half a training camp. His dad was going to throw in the towel before the fight started because he said Sean Porter didn't even train right. A 50% Sean Porter took it to Bud ass and had it and was up on the scorecards until Bud stopped him. And his dad stopped him.
Wow.
Matter of fact. And do you know when Sean trained for Errol Spence, he had a 6-month training camp with 5 different coaches. When he was training for Bud, that man didn't even hardly train. He didn't even do no sparring, man. All he did was road work.
Road work and practice his microphone speeches. Cause you know that was you know, the commentator Sean Porter, you know, podcast Porter, you know, that was that guy.
The nigga was falling asleep on their press tour, bro. Like Sean Porter was in the interview with him and Bud were promoting the fight, falling asleep, bro.
Yep.
Like, damn, the nigga was falling asleep. Come on, man. That nigga was overworked doing his podcast and training. And he wasn't even
Yep.
training like that. That man right there, as soon as him and Bud fight, after the fight, he back on his podcast. He was already out the damn sport. It ain't no quitting Earl, bro. It ain't no quitting Earl. Balls up, balls.
He
You
said,
gonna
Bud and
have to kill
Monster.
Earl.
Y'all
You gonna
had
have
never
to kill
seen
Earl.
the best out of him.
You're gonna have to kill Earl. Earl woke up from a coma in a wheelchair, hitting the heavy bag, dreaming about Bud. He asked for the Bud fight with Al Heyman and then while he was still in the wheelchair. And they was like, yeah, we'll make the fight and all that shit. He was trying to get Bud after the car accident. But Bud said he didn't want it because he wouldn't get no credit for the fight. That nigga was punching the punching bag in a wheelchair for Bud. Bud don't realize this man's been obsessed about him for 5 years. All that shit Bud just damn proving talking, it's gonna come and bite their ass. It's gonna be a paycheck that has his name on it, and he's gonna have to cash it out. And it's gonna be cashed out. All the shit that he said, all the shit that they did, he gonna take it out Bud ass. And you don't even see the fury in Spence when they around each other. All Spence is doing is holding it in. But if you're an angry person like myself, you can tell. And Spence is just trying not to spook Bud. He's trying to wait till he get that nigga in the ring. And like he said, he's stepping as soon as the bell rings. He's gonna beat that nigga from pillar to post, and it ain't gonna last longer than Ugas, buddy. I guarantee that.
Hey, Ball mixtape. You saying what if Bud make EJ quit? Dude, he's not making him quit. That's a big ass if, bro. What makes you think this man gonna quit? You talking about Bud gonna make somebody quit that ain't a quitter, dude? Like, what's wrong with you? Now, since you really believe that Bud can make EJ quit, right? Can you break it down to us? How Bud would make EJ quit? Because you talking about Bud Crawford making a man quit who stamina increases as the fight goes. You talking about a man talking about Bud making a man quit who gets stronger as the fight goes. You need to give us a proper breakdown because you just throwing this shit out here, bro. You can't be convinced your damn self. There's no way you can convince. What if? Don't bring what if we talking about.
Hold on 1 second, Crush. There go the link for you, Bud Crawford beats Easy Route Spence. There go the link for you, buddy. I just posted it in the chat for you. And I'm going to tell you like Crawford, this. You wrong because he beat Emmanuel Larte, 15-0 Emmanuel Larte, a big knockout puncher. Earl beat him and fucked his career up after Earl beat him. But yeah, he has beat an undefeated black fighter. There you go. But like I said before, Bud has 10 more fights than Earl, but Earl's opponents have 213 more wins. So that shows you the caliber of fighters that Earl fought and the caliber that Bud fought. Bud beats Easy Route. They go to link. Go ahead and hop up here and help your boy out.
Bud beats Easy Route Spence, but I could tell you don't pay attention to much shit. Cause how is Errol Spence Easy Route? So Amir Khan was hard work, my man. Amir Khan was hard work. Amir Khan was men at work. My man Green Bees who dropped hands Crawford. Oh, okay, that was really hard work. What are you talking about, my man? And then how you gonna say that Errol Spence is Easy Route Spence, but Bud Crawford's own trainer manager? And I'm not making this up, my man, since you want to talk about Easy Route.
Hold on 1 second, Crush. Nah, Master Khalid. Nah, Ball Out been on his Bud shit since he been in here, bro. He been on that Bud shit. This ain't his first time. And he's saying what a lot of Bud fans say, whatever Earl's mouthpiece come out. If they banking on Earl mouthpiece to come out, it's a sad day. Y'all ain't got no faith in y'all fighters. Y'all got no hope for a mouthpiece to come out. Go ahead.
Wait a minute. Hey, so they saying, so y'all what they doing up at Echelon is wishing that the mouthpiece fall out. Because y'all acting like this is something that always happened to Errol Spence. Y'all sound so, put your money up. That's all I got to say. If y'all really, I'm getting tired of this shit now. Now the gloves is off with me. Y'all got that much confidence. You got cash app, well, put it in escrow, give it to my man upper echelon, because I'm tired of this shit. Because y'all just saying all type of stuff. But getting back to easy route Spence, right? But Bomac came out his goddamn self and said him, his fighter, his boss, Terrence Bud Crawford, has been taking the easy route. Yeah, he said that. Not me, not upper echelon, not my man Pop. This is what they said. Y'all keep on representing this guy and saying certain things and not even knowing that these dudes didn't already told on themselves. So you can't even represent him. How you going to say somebody is an easy route? But with this man manager even came out and said that they took the easy route. This is what Bomac said.
Hey, ask them how they feel about what Bud said about Earl never ducking him.
Yeah, how about that? Right, Cash Crypto say they don't even buy Bud fight.
No, you know Earl and Bud just did a thing, right? And Bud said, I've never said Earl ducked me, man. Earl ain't never ducked me. Bud fans mad as hell right now about that shit. They see that they Diva's a liar.
I don't know, man. Like I like Bud Crawford. You know, I just don't like him over Errol Spence. And as a man, I don't know this man personally, but as a man, you know, I move a different way. So I definitely don't fuck with people when they move on shifty energy. So you know, so going off this man the way that he moves, he's a liar, he's a hypocrite. And I'm not making this up.
I got a video dropping 7 o'clock in the morning. It's already scheduled. It's already posted and everything. But the real reason why Bud Crawford taking the fight. And you know the real reason, because Bud said in the interview, but he let it slip out. But the only reason Bud took this fight, and it's the only reason I said he would too, is because of his kids. His daughter and his family kept asking Bud, are you going to fight Spence? Are you going to fight Spence? And he talked about how they be on the internet and on YouTube, and they were seeing that he was getting called a duck. So, so you know, you looking like a duck in front of your family and your kids. He had to take this fight. So, see, he didn't really want this fight, but when you got your duck, you got to take this fight. You got to. And that's the only reason he's taking the fight, because his family and kids was questioning him being a man, questioning him ducking. You ain't got to worry about those spending.
Damn. Did y'all hear that, Bud Crawford fans? Now, if I'm a Bud Crawford fan, I shut the fuck up right now.
7 o'clock, y'all can check out the video. Y'all can check it out.
I really would. Y'all wait for that. I'm gonna be right there. I'm at work, so you know I'm gonna catch you soon when you come on. Y'all got to stop. Y'all got to stop. Because everything. Woo! His children is thinking that he's ducking this man. His children ain't saying, "Ooh, daddy, Errol Spence is scared of you." Hey, daddy, are you scared of Errol Spence? And all you budtards sitting here talking all this damn shit. Y'all cannot back this man, because every time y'all back him, there is something on his end that tells all tell that come out of the horse's mouth itself. Stop it, y'all. Just hope that your man is going to win fight night. Don't even talk about a knockout. I'm tired of hearing that. That's the only thing. That's the only thing y'all can go on. That's boring talk. Y'all need to give me a breakdown. Tell me how he can outscore Spence on the cards. Oops, I forgot, because y'all said the only way he can win is by a knockout. So y'all got to give me something different until the 29th. Terrence Crawford fans, honestly, let's be quiet and wait until fight night, because you might not have nothing to talk about anyway. So you already know I had nothing to talk about. Like, you can't keep on defending this guy, people. He's telling on himself. He's told on himself. But y'all riding for this man more than y'all ride for your own family or something. This is what I'm trying to understand. I never seen people have so much energy for a athlete or entertainer like that. And then they really like, no.
Which one, Don?
Ready to beat up the opposing fucking goddamn fighter fans and shit. Like, really, people? I would never want to lay hands on any of y'all because of a damn debate. Well, I ain't gonna debate you anyway. I'm gonna slay you with quick fact, and you gonna get the fuck out my face.
Don got your game. Who you talking about, bro?
I'm just talking about everybody, man.
No,
All
I was
these
talking to
old.
Don got your game. He was talking about take somebody capping ass wrench. That's what I was asking who he talking about.
Oh, yeah. You know, y'all got to do better, man. Y'all got to do better. And the other reason why this man took this fight because he ain't had no choice besides his family asking him is he ducking this man. He ain't had no damn choice, people, because he wasn't gonna be able to go nowhere and make another dollar after that David Azanian bullshit. So if he wanted,
I ain't know he was a troll. I thought he was just like a real person. I ain't know he was a troll.
yeah. So if he was gonna, make some good money, well, the only biggest money he can make right now is against this man. So, just wish him the best, but don't be trying to represent any of his wrongdoings. Don't be trying to stand on his lies for him. No, stop being hypocritical like him. The only thing he can do is stand us Errol fans correct that he can beat him, which I think he won't stand us correct. That's all he can
his
do.
page is barely a week old. It's about 2 weeks old. Okay. All right, Don. It's gone. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, so I can't wait. That's gonna be a good birthday gift for me, Upper Echelon. My birthday is 2 days before the fight. So my birthday is the 27th. They fighting the 29th. Oh, this is special, man. Even though I wanted this fight a whole year earlier, but okay, they fighting now. And my man is gonna finally become undisputed. And that's it for me. As long as he getting what he need to get out of his career, I'm cool with it. Because I'm not the type that like to talk about the belts. Belts don't matter to me. I'm a fucking fan. Belts should not matter to me as a fan. I don't wear the fucking belts. I don't fight for the fucking belts. Nor do they get to share the belts with the whole city. See, belts, when it comes to champions, they are solo belts. That's a solo celebration. It's not like when your football team win the trophy. You can share that with the whole city. Or when your basketball team or hockey or whatever.
Well, they're gonna share it when the bets roll in on Spence on plus 550 for the knockout, and the lowest round is $4,000. Like you can put 1,000 on each round, and that's only gonna cost you $12,000, right? And whichever round he gets knocked out in, if he gets knocked out in the lowest round, which is $4,000, that's still $40,000 that you win with him being the underdog. If he gets knocked out in the first 3 rounds or the 12th round, that's 100 bands, which is plus 10,000. See, they fucked up putting Errol as the underdog. You can bet on every round, and you gonna win no matter what. And he knocks that nigga the fuck out.
Damn. Actually, that was some clever shit by the asses. They know what they doing. I'm from the streets. I know what they doing. They ain't fooling me. They ain't fooling y'all either. They ain't fooling y'all up on this panel either. We know what time it is. Go ahead, y'all. Go ahead. Have your trust in Vegas. Yeah, Vegas. Yeah, Vegas talk about Bud gonna win. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. Okay,
look,
well,
Bud, they got 90% of the bets is on Bud Crawford right now. 90% of the bets. And the line keeps getting wider and wider. I'm like, yeah, y'all keep betting on Bud. I'm not even gonna stop them no more. I want you to keep betting on Bud so the line can get longer. Only problem I'm mad is I put in an early bet, and hell, I'm losing 50 points off of that damn bet. Cause it was 500, now it's 550. I'm like, shit, I should have waited. But see, I did it early because I thought the line was gonna get more closer and get close to even as the fight got closer. But hell, that shit going the opposite way. I'm like, what the hell?
No, let it go that way. Let it go that way. And I want them to keep it this way. Don't change it. No, keep it that way. Gotta keep it that way, goddammit. At Vegas, you'll be doing me a great thing.
His pick. Shakur changed it to Errol Spence now.
Yeah, you see that?
Tim Brady want to do it so bad, but the fact that Errol made his ass retire, he can't let his pride won't let him do it. The fact that he ducked Errol for retirement, His pride won't let him do it, but he want to. I see it in Tim Bradley. You see that last interview he did? I did a video on it. That man was looking real somber, like, damn, Bud got it hard. Like he just wanted to comfort Bud, like, damn, Bud, you about to get it too. You about to get the ass whooping that I ducked from. But one thing I can say, Terrence Crawford, he about to get paid real well for this ass whooping. Because if it do about 1 million buys like it should, he's gonna get paid real well because they already got over a $20 million gate so far. So he's gonna get paid nice and good.
See, Bud know that. That's why he like, man, you know, if I get my ass whipped, but not fuck the rematch. Bud gonna retire, people. Don't get it twisted, Bud fans. He's going to retire. This man was waiting for the big check. That's what he's waiting for. It's finally here. And he gonna be out of here like last year's fucking summer year. I'm telling you, that's what's gonna happen.
His biggest check was Sean Porter. And now I think that was like $7 million.
Right.
Don't you know Errol been eating $7 million checks? Him and Mikey Garcia got 15 apiece. So you know this big shit ain't nothing to Errol. Errol used to that front end back end money. Mikey Garcia and Errol, they split 15 million apiece. Mikey Garcia, he got the worst ass whooping of his career, but he's set for life now. He bought a racing team. He bought a car lot, every damn thing.
Yeah, Mikey done made some awesome investments, man, and good for Mikey, man. Good for Mikey Garcia. Question, man. For the both of y'all, is it over for Virgil Ortiz?
Now, Virgil Ortiz, he need to just go ahead and go to 154 like he's supposed to. See, that rhabdomyolysis, like Oscar said, he was just dehydrated and tired and everything. But Virgil, he's 5'10", and he got a high bone density. Virgil a big guy, bro.
Right.
He needs to just go ahead to 154 and stop trying to squeeze down the welterweight, bro. His body ain't gonna do it.
Yeah.
Especially as much as he likes to eat. Because he always talking about food on Twitter and shit. He always talking about how he loves pizza and shit, and how he always eating pizza and shit.
Right. Because this situation that he has is reoccurring. So, you know, I haven't got a chance to sit down and find out what that actually is so I can get more of a clearer understanding of the effects of it. But it's reoccurring, man.
Your body, it's when when you how when you go into ketosis, right?
Mm-hmm.
How your body is eating up the fat, right?
Right.
Well, rhabdomyolysis, that's when your body starts eating your muscle instead of the fat.
Oh, got you. That's not good.
Now it's bad for your kidneys because you're getting protein. It's protein in your urine, and that shit right there can cause kidney failure. So it's very dangerous situation. It's very
that's why I asked that question, Upper, because I kind of know it's something serious like that, but that's a serious situation. And this is what, like, the second or third time this had gotten in the way of this guy fighting. So, me being a fan of the sport, and I, no matter if I know these guys personal or not, I care about these guys' well-being because they're the most dangerous sport ever created to mankind.
Exactly.
So I'll be wanting the best for them. So, hearing a situation like this and it's reoccurring, that's why my question, man, he might have to retire, if this keep on happening, But,
like Oscar said, he just go to 154. Because they said the first, it happened the last week when he was trying to cut more weight. You feel what I'm saying?
Got you. Like the first time I got you. Yep.
Yeah, so like if he don't have to cut as much weight, he'll be all right.
See, people, and this is the reason why I asked bro Upper Echelon this question, because this is what happened. These type of things, people, happens when your ass keep on trying to fit into something that your ass can't fit no more. Do you understand what I'm saying? This
And
is what
see, he
happens
not
when you
cutting the
force
weight.
yourself.
He need a nutritionist. Because, see, he not cutting weight properly.
Right.
If he had a nutritionist, that shit right there wouldn't happen. Because look at Boots. Boots 5'11". And Boots, he was 140, he was 145 on the way in.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, it's all about how you cut the weight. And see, a lot of people don't know how to cut weight properly. Like water will help you cut the weight a lot. And see, a lot of Bud fans, they seen Errol Spence going into the training camp at 170 this time, right? And they don't realize that's perfect weight for him because the sparring is going to take off 15, maybe almost 20 pounds just off sparring. And Earl's usually going in that thing about 190, 200. So just by sparring, he cut his weight down. And see, the last week is the week where you cut the rest of your weight. You don't want to be, you want to be about 155, close to like 158 in sparring. I mean, before the last week. Because most people cut like 10 to 15 pounds on that last week. They'll cut about 8 pounds the last day. You feel what I'm saying? You don't want to be weak in training camp. But now Earl and them's done sparring now because it's that close now. Like it's like 2 weeks left to the fight, so ain't no more sparring going down. I'm upset because Jose Ramirez has just pulled out the fight. He hurt his hand, so he's out the fight, and damn but they put Nonito Donaire on there, so Donaire's fighting on the undercard of Spence and Crawford now, and that's big ups for my boy Nonito Donaire. He deserves it. You know, give him some recognition out there.
Right. Now, I don't even like the undercard because it's horrible, but shout out to my man Donito Donaire. I will be watching him fight because people, be honest with you, upper echelon, I was not watching these undercards because
the only person I wanted to see on that undercard was Ramos. I didn't want to see Cruz right there, man, because Cruz, he made a name off getting whooped with one arm, bro. And like you keep putting him in the ring with a bunch of trash cans, bro. Like these ain't he Frank Martin tried to fight Cruz. He's trying to now talking about he waiting for Tank. Everybody's trying to fight Eastside Cruz. He's talking about he waiting for Tank. And I'm hoping Tank don't get that nigga that fight, bro. Because he don't deserve a fucking Tank fight. And Tank need to fight Devin. That's who Tank need to fight. He said he gonna pop his ass. He need to go pop Devin's ass. Right.
Yo, he turned down a Frank Martin fight for real?
Yeah, he turned down Frank Martin.
Damn, I didn't know.
He turned down Frank Martin, and he turned down Shakur Stevenson.
Edwin De Los Santos.
Shakur Stevenson, Frank Martin.
Ryan Garcia.
Yep. Rolly.
Yeah, Eastside Cruz said he ain't fighting nobody but Tank next. And I hope Tank you, dog. Because
I'm on Tank's ass. I'm on his ass. I'm on Rod's podcast ass.
If Tank fights Eastside Cruz, I'm on his ass and I ain't buying that shit. If Tank fight that, I'm gonna be on his ass so hard, bro, because we've been buying all this bullshit from Tank. And he told us we about to get Devin and we getting Shakur.
Yo, if anybody in here with
substance.
If anybody in here representing the Rod's podcast, if Tank fight fucking Eastside Cruz, Rod's podcast, I'm going to come by myself. And with the powers vested in me, I'm going to burn y'all the fuck down. I'm serious. I'm not playing. If Tank fight Eastside Cruz, Rod's podcast, since Calvin Ford be there, and I love y'all, but I'm coming to burn shit down. And when I set shit on fire, it goes to blaze. That's all I'm saying.
Look, because Tank told us at the end of the Eastside Cruz fight, he didn't want no rematch. You beat the man with one damn arm, bro. What the fuck you need a rematch for?
Fuck him. Fuck Eastside Cruz. What the fuck he do? Who the fuck is he? He ain't nobody want to see. Fuck this dude. Fuck Mike Tyson. Oh, he's the only person that remind me of myself. Well, he can get knocked the fuck out like you too, Mike. Get the fuck out of Eastside Cruz, man.
Exactly. And then motherfuckers hate to remember, but Eastside Cruz and his team, They drug Gamboa. They put that whole
Yeah,
Gamboa shit.
yeah. Yes,
Damn,
they
that's
did. Pop with the drop. Yeah, they drugged him and shit, bro. Did some sneaky shit.
Because Gamboa was boxing his ass for the first 2 rounds. And then Gamboa started looking all dreamy-eyed, and that's when Eastside Cruz got the knockout. And I'm going to tell you like this. Gamboa in his prime would beat the shit out of Eastside Cruz.
He would have murdered Eastside Cruz,
Gamboa
yo.
was my guy, and that's how I started liking Bud Crawford, because Bud Crawford came and he knocked Gamboa off. And Gamboa was the Cyclone de Guantanamo. That nigga was the man from Cuba. And it makes me mad because we missed that fight between Wama and Gamboa, because Orlando Salido beat Wama ass twice. But we was almost waiting for that fight right there. Wama versus Gamboa. So that's the best win Crawford got, I think, was Yuriorkis Gamboa. But
yeah,
he came up from 126 though, and then he was at 130, but he was out the ring for a year, and he came back from a year layoff and fought Crawford. I wish he would have got a tune-up fight before he fought Crawford, but you know, shit happens. He wanted to go get the bag with 50 Cent, and he got bagged up.
they really trying to build this pit poodle up, man. I don't call him pit boy. He a pit fucking poodle. That's what he is, man. I hope this is a cherry pick going wrong for his fucking ass. I'm dead serious, man. Hope this, whatever he is fighting, I don't even know nothing about dude.
All I know is he got 7 fucking knockouts, and I'm like, damn. He keep fighting people that don't have no punching power.
Exactly.
Motherfuckers that can attack his ass, he ain't fighting them.
And he's coming from 130.
You say what?
I said he's coming up from 132.
Yeah.
This is the second fight in a row, Pop with the drop, because his last opponent that he fought came up from a fucking weight class south. Man, this is some bullshit. Yeah, some bullshit. The other dude came up from 120 something.
He came up from 126. But see, that's what I'm saying. Eastside Crew is smoking mirrors, man.
Hey, what shit? I was trying to get in that topic of Devin Haney and stuff before, I jumped in when we were talking about the Bud and Spence.
What you saying, bro?
I said, as soon as I jumped in, right, you was talking about the Haney, the topic and shit, right? But when I jumped in, we went to the Bud and Spence and shit. So, I was gonna say, like, y'all still doing that topic for the Haney and stuff?
Oh, you talking about Haney and them?
Yeah, that topic.
Oh, what I was saying about the Haney and them, like the Haney fans, man, they need to let that shit go. Like, as when they talking points, they keep sitting there talking about how, oh man, Haney had to sacrifice. He had to go over there and take a bullshit deal. Dude, Devin Haney asked for that deal. Devin Haney asked for the same shit that Loma got. So they gave him the same shit that Loma got. So how can you get mad if a motherfucker gives you what you asked for? And it still was a bag. He still made a bag off of it. Because he was bragging about the money that he made with Cambosa. So I don't know what the hell they talking about, man. Like, they try to use that as a point. But you can't use that as a point when, you made a bag and you asked for it. You feel what I'm saying? What you think about that, Crush?
I'm getting sick and tired of this Haney shit. Yeah, I'm really getting tired of it, bro. This whole situation with him, he does nothing wrong. Nobody calls him out. This, that, he wants everybody. Like, I'm getting tired of it, bro. And let's fight. You say you was going to do something, now do it. Because just like we got to hold everybody else accountable, he got to be held accountable. And some people feel as though that he don't need to be held accountable for nothing. And like, no, if Bud Crawford got to be held accountable for all the shit that he should be held accountable for too. So do Devin Haney. Devin Haney is not no saint, y'all. He's not. He used to be saint-like, but once he got them damn belts, he turned Hollywood.
And I'm gonna tell you one thing that they don't want to talk about, right? Devin Haney tried to duck. And I'm gonna tell you how. He was trying to fight for a vacant WBO title. The WBO denied Devin Haney. So if you say you want to go up there and fight Regis or you go fight Shakur, why are you applying for a WBO title? Why did you apply for the WBO title? And the WBO, they didn't grant his request, and Teofimo keeping his titles. But I think Teofimo want that smoke with Devin right now. I think he called him out.
Yeah.
Talk, Crush. I'm about to look and see if I can find it real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. Hey, Pop with the drop. Go ahead, cook, bro.
Yeah, I just seen that Tio right now Teofimo Haney, they're going back and forth right now on Twitter.
On Twitter?
Yeah, they're going back and forth.
Oh, wow.
Pull it up.
I ain't been on Twitter like in a week, man, because Twitter be going crazy, man.
Yeah, they be getting toxic, man.
Yeah, and I can't, interact like I want to because there's so much going on Twitter. Then it's like 7 to 8 different joints going on at one time. I can't answer it, so I just check it out here and there. I'll wait for somebody to report what was on Twitter like itself. But I did get a notification. Now, I was pissed off at Teofimo Lopez when he was up there, clout chasing Tank, because he's trying to cash out. But now this situation with him and Dev, I'm not impressed by it because he did duck Dev. You see what I'm saying? But if he's willing to fight him now, get that shit on. Let's see what happens because I want to see Devin Haney go to 140 pounds because the same Haney huggers that I call them, these same Haney huggers that say, "Oh man, he willing to do anything," like that's starting to be like played the fuck out.
Hey, so look, y'all. I'm giving y'all a breakdown. This is what Teofimo sent to Devin Haney. He said, "Yo, real Devin Haney, since you were so quick to jump in the mix for my WBO championship belt, let's make the fight happen so the world can see who's about that action." Devin said, "Let's do it." Teofimo said, "Came out of retirement, I guess, because next move was for Devin Haney to fight sorry ass Arnold Barbosa for my WBO championship title at 140. Devin said, your whole ass never retired in the first place. Let's see if you really want the smoke. I'm going to be 140-pound champ regardless. You asked for $20 million last time my pops talked to you." So this is what we got right here, people.
All right. So this is one thing I like. Echelon, you probably heard me say this on Knockouts if you was on there when I was on there. And I keep telling everybody, stop moving so damn fast. We just fans. We don't get to dictate shit. And I keep on telling them, I want this, I want that, bro. You might not get that. Because at the end of the day, as much as we like these fighters, it's not about what we want. It's about what the fuck they want for themselves. They ain't thinking about us. They thinking about them first. So if you ain't really connected into your fucking favorite fighter, you can't be speaking on what the hell they should be doing. I would never say that because I don't manage these guys. I just support them. That's it. Patronize them. So with all this, Dev and Tank need to fucking fight, I would love to see Tank knock this dude out. I would love to see if Dev can have good punch resistance against Tank. But do I got to see it now? No, because they might not want to fucking fight now. So I'll be looking stupid at that. That's out of my control. So I don't put too much energy into that like everybody else is doing. You know what I mean? So now it sounds like that most likely we are finally going to get a T.O. and Devin Haney match. I'm all for that shit because that is some unwanted business. So tomorrow, I'm going to let everybody know when I go on panels because I'm not doing my next live until Friday. I do mine Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday at 6 a.m. I'm going to let them know. It's not about what the fuck y'all want next. It's about what the fuck they want next. So if Devin Haney is not going to satisfy his fucking Haney huggers and he decides, yeah, I'm going to go fight Tio, then I don't want to hear y'all Devin Haney fans say shit out your fucking mouth about nobody. If it comes out that he's actually, if they make the deal, I don't want to hear no shit about Tank and Dev. No, Dev just signed the deal with Tio. Shut the Tank shit the fuck up until it's time to talk about that. Everybody thinking Tank is going to fight Izak Cruz. Like I said, I'm going to wait because I'm not going to get at him now. He didn't make that move yet. But when Tank does, who's my second favorite fighter, I'm going to get that motherfucker Hellraiser. I'm not going to protect any of these fighters. And this is what some of these fans do. And they go all out for them and this, that, and the other. And then when they favorite fighter wind up doing something totally different from what they wanted them to do, then they looking like a fool. We're boxing fans. We're not supposed to be looking like fools. We're supposed to be enjoying the sport. Having a great, healthy debate about it or discussion or whatever the case may be. Not people getting mad because upper echelon breakdowns of fighters is better than mine, and now I'm on the internet and I want to try to beat him up. Wouldn't be none of that shit. But most of these people don't know shit about boxing. They idolize their favorite fighters. I don't idolize no fucking body. That's the problem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're not here to idolize anyone. You know what I mean? We're here to support them. But they get caught up in their feelings. They invest they feelings into these fighters, and most likely is going to drive them crazy. So once again, we got Dev and Tio talking about shit, but they still want to be talking about what the fuck Tank. Why Tank ain't send nothing from jail, knowing he can't send none of that shit from jail. So
exactly.
if Devin Haney fans, because I know some of y'all the fuck here. So if Devin Haney is going back and forth with Tio, then that's what the fuck y'all need to be talking about. Well, you rubbed their Atlanta's lamp and you didn't get what you want. Maybe him take a fight later, but it seems like he's going to 140, which he should have been at 140. He should have left 135 after the Linares fight. Let's just keep it real. He been too big for the fucking weight class. That's why he looked dry and going to get the undisputed and then defending them shits. Know what I'm saying? Because he was already too big and outgrew the fucking weight class. But he wanted to stay back because he wanted to become undisputed first at lightweight. My whole thing is, if you can go to multiple weight classes in this early in your career, I don't give a fuck where I get my opportunity first for undisputed.
Hey,
but trust and believe.
One second. Let me give a shout out to my boy Tracy Moody for the $10 in the cash app. Appreciate that, buddy. Appreciate that.
Salute to him for that. So my whole thing is, you know, it shouldn't matter. You know what I mean? You get the chance to become champion or undisputed. You should want to do it at the best, at your very best. Not fucking purposely staying in a weight class that you already outgrew. That's some bully shit to me. I don't like that. That's being a bully. So by Devin Haney doing it, he was being a bully.
Power like that, though. Like,
yeah, they lose power like that.
You lose your power and your punch resistance when you fight in a weight class that you have to shrink down like that. That's why I say people ain't seen the real Errol Spence yet. Like, they ain't seen the real Errol Spence. When they see him at 154 or 160, they gonna be like, damn, that boy hit hard, boy.
And that's the difference. You can see the true power that Errol Spence has at 47. You don't see what Devin Haney power is like. Because his power level ain't that high, people. So we won't see much of a difference in his punching power at 140. The thing I'm looking at is his punch resistance. They weren't about his punching power coming out of nowhere. Y'all weren't about the wrong thing because he's not going to be one of those guys. He's not one of those guys. He can box. He's not packing a whole lot in his punch. There ain't a lot of caffeine in his can of Pepsi. Sorry, people. But deal with it. But his punch resistance is what I'm going to pay attention to because, I mean, everybody can agree, or most people would agree that, you know, eye test wise, Devin Haney is the best skill fighter, overall skill fighter at 140, right? Let's just say that is actually a fact, that is true, right? But the thing is, these guys are at a different level, so they're gonna make him fight. He ain't gonna be able to box at 40 like he did at 35. These guys are stronger, and he's going to get hit, and he's gonna have to do things a little different. You know what I mean? So now when he get to 40, he's gonna be facing a lot of guys that can punch. So we don't know how masterful of a classman he can be against those guys. And even though I would pick a tactician over any style of boxing, yeah, but I had seen tacticians get their fucking clock clean when they got clocked. You know, just that simple. So the route to undisputed for Devin Haney at 140, it's not going to be easy like 135, people. And I think this is the part of the reason why he wanted to stay there first and become undisputed there before getting to 40, because it's easier. You know what I mean? And this is not no slight at Devin Haney. It's just the fucking facts. You know what I mean? So we're going to see. That's my thing. That's why I want to see him go up to 40s, closer to his natural weight. But I don't think whatever power these people think he's going to have, it's not going to be there because it hasn't shown that much at 35. You know what I mean? So not going to have much power.
Yeah, boy, your thing messing up.
Pop with the drop. Listen, bro. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, that's the interesting thing. Upper for me is his punch resistance, bro. I want to see, because these guys are going to be able to touch him at 40. We got to see if he's going to be able to take the power. You know what I'm saying? When he does get hit, don't think he's not going to get hit, people. So I really want to see how grand this young man can be. I always thought that he can be grand. He put an impression on me when I first seen him. And he gave me his story, and the story that he gave me, that he's a young man that's out for legacy. So he impressed me as a legacy fighter. So that's all I want to see, legacy moves by him. And he say he want to go be undisputed again. I would love to see it. So ain't no need to keep staying at a fucking weight class and to please other people or whatever. I don't know. Or wait for the weight class that you're about to go to lighten up and clear up a little more. I don't know. You never know these people motives, man. You never know. Sport of boxing, you know.
Yeah, that's why I be feeling like that. But shit, peace and blessings to, hold on. Well, peace and blessings to everybody that came in. I'm about to wrap it up. I think I gave y'all a nice little setup for my truck drivers and everything. But shit, I'll be back up here tomorrow night. You know, my damn medicine kicking in, and I'm starting to doze off up here. But I appreciate everybody that came. You can drop your link in the chat too, Crush. But y'all go subscribe to my nigga Crush. And peace and blessings to everybody that came out here. I appreciate y'all all, man. Y'all hit that like button if you ain't subscribed. Y'all subscribe to the channel, man. You know, and that set the notifications as well, because like I said, at 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock, I got 2 different videos dropping. I got one about Bud's kids call him a duck. And then, but yeah, this your boy Upper Echelon, man. I'm going to send y'all out with some closing music because I'm about to get up out of here, y'all.
We out of here.
Yeah, I appreciate each and every one of y'all, man. Each and every one of y'all.
They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. I'm moving like I done put clean in my nose. Trying to catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with the
Thanks, Young World.
Thank
you, everybody, for coming out. You too, Mr. Vegas.
When I get the strike and guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fight. We really hit it, nigga. We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings.
Yes, see, Mr. Vegas, they see Earl's Power, but they ain't the true stick of Earl's Power. I see them in there fighting, bro. Earl's a fucking monster. They don't see that 154 and 160. Matter of fact, I think he's going to end up coming up to fight Tim Kazuka, Carlo Canelo. He's going to drop that WBO belt and let Earl and Kazuka fight for it.
They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leaving nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. How about I leave him holding like the Bible? A-15, that's a high-power rifle. A in the army and assassinate rivals. Break that shit down, nigga. AK or anybody kill him. Hop out, get the drilling and spilling. 7.62 gon' split him. LN, that's for any fuck nigga. You a plug, then I'm pulling up, nigga. You my lunch, eat these bullets for dinner. 5 boys sell, eat them up, eat them up. SK, smoke killer for show. Drum rounds and cripple ops straight go. I got them all, you don't want no. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leaving nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em.